Hello customers, and welcome to today's video of the 2014 Range Rover. My name's Jesse, I'm a Perth marriage celebrant and spokesperson for Melville Hyundai down here along Leach Highway. Let's begin our tour, we hope you enjoy. We're going to start off with the front view whilst I list off this car's key features. Listening carefully, 8 airbags, power windows, daytime running lights, GPS satellite navigation, a 19 speaker stereo sound system, cargo cover. Guys, there's a stack of features packed inside this car. Fingers crossed I'm going to be able to cover the majority of them. Anything else that you think may have been skipped or you want more information on, your salesperson will be able to bring you up to speed, okay? So first off, guys, it has been raining this week, so you're going to have to forgive the rain droplets. I do want to give a big 2 thumbs up to the detailing and the cleaning team, a part of the team. They do an absolutely spectacular job. So if you like the presentation now, just wait upon purchase. They're going to have it looking like a 2021 vehicle inside and out. You're going to love it. Okay guys, time now to jump into some features. The first thing, now these videos aren't perfect and we're going to be fully transparent with you. We do have a camera right in the center of the windscreen here. You are going to have to follow up with your salesperson about this particular feature here. There's a few things that we believe it could be correlating to, but we don't want to give you any false information. So we thought we'd rather just point it out and bring that to the front of your mind, and you can follow that up later with your salesperson. Continuing down, rain sensing windscreen wipers does exactly what it sounds like, okay? It senses the rain turns on. Cosmetic vents along your hood, guys. Brilliant presentation along the front. Classic Range Rover grille along the front. Finance options we'll talk about later. We do have some front parking sensors as well. I can see it might be difficult for you to see from there. Let's move on now to your headlights. Plenty of features on here. Click on the drop down menu below that reads lights and windows to see everything. I can tell you that they have daytime running lights installed. They have the automatic turn on feature. They have the See Me Home feature, which the lights will stay on once you've parked your car, illuminating the walkway to wherever you're going, and when you press lock on your key fob, then your headlights will turn off. Lastly, it has a high beam auto dip feature, so it can sense oncoming traffic when your high beams are on and will automatically dip them down, so you don't need to panic and think that you're distracting other drivers, okay? That'll do for the front. Time now to take you down the left-hand side of the vehicle. Guys, I've never done a car walkthrough video that had 21-inch alloy rims. This is a first. Check it out. 21-inch alloys, guys. They're absolutely massive. They look fantastic. Let's continue along. We do have another cosmetic vent here, just for styling purposes to the left-hand side. Allow me now to take you up to your side mirrors. We have, okay, so they're painted. You'll notice a lot of side mirrors about the place aren't actually painted the same color as the car. You've got that with the Range Rover. Side indication lights. Now there's plenty of other features in here as well. They do have the blind spot monitor detection. If you're driving in your lane, you want to change lanes, but there's a car in your blind spot, this will alert you to the fact, and you can then reposition and change lanes at a safer time, safer moment. These have an auto dip feature when you're reversing to give you perfect vision down the left-hand side of your car. They are heated, electronically adjustable, they're going to fold in, you name it, they've got it, okay? Let's leave it there and continue down. I don't believe we have any tint on the front window, but we do have very dark tint here on the back. We call this privacy glass, and the purpose is twofold. Number one, privacy, going to give you some security to any valuables you may have on the back. And secondly, less sunlight is going to pierce the car, therefore it's not heating up as quickly if you have to park it in the sun all day. Continuing down, door handles have the keyless entry feature. Hold your thumb over that sensor and your doors will lock and unlock. It's so convenient. If you haven't used it before, you're going to love it. We do have a plastic guard protection scuff plate along the side here. I reckon that when you open your door, that's going to be the first point of contact to anything to the left-hand side. Step-up plate as well to help the small ones get inside the vehicle. It's pretty big, guys. If we continue down here, just notice how wonderful the paint job is. There's not an imperfection upon it whatsoever. Let's zoom in on this back left-hand wheel, 21-inch alloy. And when we're ready, our wrap-around brake lights are going to help bring us to the rear of the vehicle, okay? Now, this is, when we first checked out the vehicle, there were a lot of things here that we weren't used to seeing, and this antenna along the top is another feature that I'm not used to seeing, and I'm going to give it the Beetle I'm going to give it a name right now called the beetle antenna because it looks like a little beetle to me. Beetle antenna. We've got a brilliant spoiler along the back with your brake light, privacy glass, demisting strips installed throughout. Great finishes. Warranty we'll talk about later. Reverse parking sensors along the back here and a reverse parking camera just here. Also a dual exhaust. You can whack a tow ball in as well. Chrome finishes on the exhaust too. Alright, check that out guys. I pressed one button and the boot is lifting all by itself. Here's your boot space. Plenty of it for all your knickknacks. Let's go through some features. Rubber floor mat, okay? Any cargo that might potentially damage the carpet, you don't need to worry about that, okay? You've got this to protect the floor. Let's stay down here and I'll just point out that the carpet beneath is in such great condition. That's brilliant. If I lift up the floor itself, we have a full-size spare tyre, another 21-inch alloy, okay? And the toolkit is at the back with the jack and the bars to be able to swap that over should the circumstance ever arise. Okay, in the left and right-hand corners, also in the back left and right-hand corners, we have the cargo tie-down rings. So get yourself a hockey strap or some sort of net and you can be able to hold down your cargo, stop it from rolling around. To the right-hand side here, we have a 12-volt power supply to equip any accessories. Two nice big sound system speakers in the top left and right-hand corners. And what's no doubt been capturing your attention for the most part is this retractable cargo tray. If you don't like this feature, you don't want it in your car, that's all good. You can pinch the bar at the left and right-hand sides and take this bar out. And there you go. All right. If you need more space in your boot, of course, your seats 4, 5 and 6 are going to collapse forward and that's going to do us. I press the button up there to close off our Range Rover and let's continue our tour. You have a one-touch fuel panel, okay? No more lever that you have to pull by the side of your seat. Here's your back right-hand tyre. ABS brakes installed in this car. Your wheels won't skid in an emergency scenario. And a reminder of your features: keyless entry, privacy glass, step-up plate, secure. Your plastic shield, your guard is the word I'm looking for, along the side. Okay, leather interior, 2 speakers. That looks like you get to unlock and lock the car from the back seat as well. Okay, inside we've got a leather interior, super nice, really comfortable seats. In the centre, an armrest with 2 drink holders, and if I press this, we've got some storage here as well. Now the whole piece does, of course, fit back up and create a centre seat. In the centre here, on the back of the centre console, of course, aircon vents, a bit of storage space, and these 2 buttons here are the heated and cooled seats, okay? So there's some sort of heating or air conditioning device beneath the seat that will cool you down or warm you up, depending on what you're after. Okay, along the floor are the rubber floor mats, and on the back of the passenger and driver seats are some fishnet storage. Okay, let's take you through the front now. Fully leather interior. What's this? It must be your presets for your electric seats, and we'll go through that in more detail in a few minutes. Up to the top here, your car locks, we've got your power windows and your side mirror adjustments, okay? Another couple of speakers, 4 speakers that make up your 19-speaker sound system. Okay, taking you inside are aircon vents. Down below is a button to pop your boot and some illumination settings for your displays here. We have a button to the side here that we spent a couple of minutes trying to figure out what it does, but it simply turns on left and right, and there is a sign here that reads auto. So follow that up with your car salesperson to learn exactly how that will benefit you. Okay, your steering wheel, power steering, leather steering wheel, really nice to the touch. To your right hand side here are your cruise control settings, and to the left hand side there looks like some menu controls, volume controls, station controls, phone controls. Alrighty, time now to take you through your central features. Along the top we have a leather dashboard with a nice big speaker in the centre and 2 more speakers to the left and right hand side. Okay, to your right hand side up here is your push start engine. No more key. Now you just turn your engine on at the push of a button. And to the left hand side here is the button that drops down your glove box, which we'll jump to in a moment. Your multimedia system, its own maps, its own navigation. Hook your phone up into the system as well and access all the compatible apps. This is a touch screen as well. You'll have options spark up to the left and right hand side here. Your air conditioning, okay, a few things to point out. Once again, you have heated and cooled seats. You have the max aircon button here. So if you're parked in the sun all day and your car's heated up like an oven, press this button, all the settings immediately go to the maximum and your car will be cooled back down in a matter of minutes. All right, if we retract that backwards, we've got 2 drink holders and a 12-volt power supply. Your gear stick is pretty fancy. It's just a matter of moving it up or down once or twice to move from reverse neutral and into drive. Here's just all your various different four-wheel drive and traction controls here. Snow, sand, rocks. You get the idea. All right, traction control, turn that off. Here's the suspension on the car. There's a couple of different modes. We were playing around with this earlier. Essentially, all you need to know is you can lift the vehicle higher off the ground and then bring it back down, depending on the environment in which you're driving. This A off feature, the engine will stop at the traffic lights in order to save you fuel. If you don't like that feature, you can simply turn it off at the click of this button. All right, an electronic parking brake. No more handle. It's all electronic now. If we lift up for the top, it's a leather finish that doubles as an armrest for your center console. Lift it up. Whack your important knickknacks here, your phone, your wallet, and your keys, and your passport. And if you lift up the roof, you'll notice that this is actually an esky. Well, maybe not an esky, but it's a cooler box. And this switch here will turn on the power and keep whatever you choose cool. Fingers crossed it's a couple of beers, right? So let's place that back down on there. And to the left hand side here, we've got another 12-volt power supply, a USB input and an AUX input. Okay, let's close that off. You've got what's going on here? You got some sort of turnstile thing here. I'm not sure what that's really doing. But, I think that's, hey, there you go. So that just locks in this part of the seat, the armrest. There you go. So you can adjust that, lift that up and down, whatever's more comfortable. The driver has one exactly the same as well. Anyway, safety. We have 3 airbags on each side. Straight in front, up here in the curtain, and 1 in the door. Same for the driver's side. Let's drop down your glove box. You have an official Land Rover wallet, leather, and inside is the owner's manual and a couple of other leaflets that you can enjoy reading. All right, the glove box is really spacious, way more room than my car has, and it's got like a velvet interior, really nice. Okay. Sun visor with a mirror and a very bright light makes me feel like I'm on an aeroplane. If I need more protection from the sun, I can move this to the side and then drop down a second sun visor and surround myself in near complete darkness, which is probably something that I'll do once I get home today. Alright, moving on. An anti-glare rear view mirror. Somewhere with bright lights, that's just going to lessen the reflection on your eyes. And all your light controls here, do we have some? No, that's just more lights. We do, however, last but not, and certainly not least, is your sunroof, my friends. Now, we do have the shade drawn at the moment. It might be hard to see. This is very dark interior. But if we have a sunroof with all of the controls to open and close that just here next to your light controls, okay? Awesome. Man, you guys are going to love this when you come and take it for a test drive, seriously. Don't forget about your seats. Leather, super comfortable. Along the floor, rubber floor mats. It's time now to go into more detail about your electric seats and to pop your hood. All right, all electronically adjustable, okay? Now the power's off at the moment, so you're not going to see any movement right now, but that's how you adjust your seat, okay? No more pulleys and pumps and triggers here, it's all electronic. So I'm going to close this off now. We've finished with the interior. Let's allow us to bring you down the remaining right-hand side. Check out your top right-hand tyre. I should have done this while I was on this side before. Popped your hood. Okay. Now where's the little trigger? There it is. Always can be a little bit tricky to find. Look at that. That presents really nicely. A lot of engine bays all naturally have a little bit of dust in there, but this is absolutely pitch perfect. Clean as a whistle. Guys, we've got 111,000 Ks on the clock. This car does take diesel fuel, 4-wheel drive capabilities, and that is a 3-litre engine you're staring down the barrel of. Great. Let's close this off and wrap up our video. Thanks so much for watching, my friends. We hope you enjoyed. Hopefully you got a good enough idea of our Range Rover. 3 things to wrap up. Number 1, warranty is available. Get warranty whenever and wherever you buy a car. Get the warranty that goes with it. Give yourself that peace of mind and save yourself any potential headaches. Secondly, finance. Our finance guys are absolute legends at what they do. They'll sort you out, they'll hook you up, and they'll do it super quickly. They are so good, they allow us to say we offer same-day finance approval. Lastly, if you think the Range Rover might be for yourself, book in a test drive, take it down Leach Hwy and back, see how you feel afterwards. Thanks again for watching, have a wonderful day, and we'll hear from you soon.